Hey everyone, this is Jake, and today we are going to go through all the information that came out from the global anniversary live stream that happened today. And I really enjoyed going through this with you guys. I had a lot of fun watching it. But we'll try to summarize this video or this live stream in this one short video, short as possible. So let's jump into video and talk about all the things that came out from this live stream. So first part of the video is of course welcome by the CEO of the Studio B-side, and he thanks us for continuing to support the game and playing, and they want to continue supporting this game and the IP itself as well, and they are hoping to show more characters and story for you to enjoy going forward. So it was pretty nice talk as well, just coming from the CEO. But the main thing that I caught from this is that it probably means their sequel, Star Savior, is still going to be heavily influenced by the Counter-Strike IP itself. I mean, the trailer itself for the game already showed the weapons from the old admins, as well as Hilde appearing at the end. So I think there is going to be heavily influenced by the Counter-Strike story and stuff like that. Probably very different tone, but I'm excited to see what they will tell in that game as well. But that game is still pretty far away from coming out. I'm thinking maybe sometime in 2025, we'll see, but definitely not this year. Anyways, moving from that point, we are introduced by our trustful Hana, and she starts going over all these different stories that we've been through throughout playing the game past decades. Basically summary version of the story in a very quick fashion of her explaining with the CGs and what we've been through as a CEO of the Coffin Company. It was pretty meaningful. It was a nice flashback scene. It made me realize that, we've been through a lot of this story, so there is just tons of things that we've been through, seriously. But anyways, it was a nice reminder. Sometimes I forget that this game is 4 years now, that I've been playing every day for 4 years. So actually this scene was like, hit me a little bit harder than I thought it would. It was a pretty long journey, but I'm excited to see how the story will go forward, and waiting for the day that it will eventually end. But anyways, it was pretty nice. Next one is followed up by the infographic data. We see how much credits as well as Eternium we spend past 2023, and we also get to see which character was most recruited throughout the 2023. And we can see like Awaken Rosaria being #1 in Korean server, and Awaken Chikuyu being #1 in global server as well, which is actually a bit of a surprise for me. But anyways, that's what it was, and they also show like which skin is the most popular for Korean server and global server, and a bit of sneak peeks of what's coming next for the global server as well. So that was pretty interesting. And moving from that, we are introduced with next awakening character for Korean server with the PV that's coming out, and she is pretty cool looking, so let's watch the PV together first.
신이시여, 제가 부름을 받을 때에는 아무리 맹렬한 화염 속에서도 한 생명을 구할 수 있는 힘을 저에게 주소서. 제 소명을 수행케 하시고 언제나 최선을 다할 수 있게 도와주시옵소서. 만일 당신의 뜻에 따라 제 목숨이 다하게 된다면 저의 뜨거운 마지막 순간이 남은 이들을 지켜주는 빛이 될 수 있기를 부디 허락해 주소서. 이머전시 콜! 앨리스 출격하겠다! 원, 투! 엎어! 이 악물라고 마무리! 그 어떤 화염도 날 막을 순 없어! 한 걸음만, 1초만 더 빨랐으면 하는 후회는 이제 지긋지긋해. 이번에야말로 목숨이 다하는 한이 있더라도 여기서 널 쓰러뜨리고 모두를 구하겠어! 사도 시무르가!
So that was the PB for the next Awakening character for the Korean server, which is Alice, the Ranger class unit. That seems to be mid to short range, kind of almost melee type looking character. So I'm excited to see what she'll bring out on the table. They do mention that their goal is to make her very good to decent character for you to use. So I'm excited to see what she will bring up on the table. She seems to have a bind ability special skill. So I think she should be somewhat at least decent with that ability, but we'll see. And they also mentioned that the Carmen also modified her body a lot. So this is what Alice actually looked like before Carmen took over her body and modified it. So we can actually see a lot of changes through her body as Alice became the Carmen. But she's all muscular because of course she's a firefighter, or ex-firefighter became she joined the main squad. So it's a pretty cool looking character, and I'm excited to see what she will be doing next week. Next character they showed is Judy, and she's going to be new counterpass unit coming along with the Alice release next week. She is going to be sniper class units, and she is also going to be specializing doing damage to enemies using frozen debuff to the targets. And frozen debuff, that reminds me of Rivet a lot, the rearmament one. So I wonder if there's any connection between them. They're both kind of like bunny girl like ish features. So I actually wonder if there's any connection between them. We'll find out when the story comes out next week though. They also teased the upcoming Awakening character after Alice, which is Mavka, and she seems to be the Red Faction Awakening units. And we'll find out what she'll be doing. But I guess next story moving forward is focusing more into Red Factions as well.
오늘은 죽은의 파트너로서 에스코트 하겠습니다. 제 손을 잡아주시겠습니까? 잊지 못할 연회를 만들어드리죠. 초대장은 구비되어 있군요. 좋습니다. 저를 따라오시죠. 기념스러운 날이니 그 정도 요청은 들어드리겠습니다. 오셨군요. 안으로 드시죠.
Moving on to next, they featured upcoming skins, which is going to be an anniversary skin for Awakening Chifuyu as well as a Lucretia. These two skins looking pretty nice in this anniversary style dresses. And Lucretia skin is going to be having some additional thing besides being a skin, which is containing a little story, I believe. Looking at the February content sneak peek, I think it's going to be just a bit of flashback scene, like a little short story featuring Lucretia as well as Ray. Maybe some sad and sorrow story before everything went down, but excited to see what that story will be about. Also, they talk about the upcoming contents winner skins after Ministra, which is a Jake as well as a Cutting skins. Jake's skin will be coming out soon, and the Cutting skin will follow after as well. And they also talk about like April Fool skin coming out in this year as well. We don't know what theme it is yet, they haven't revealed it, but it is coming. Another thing they mentioned is that they're also giving you a bit more benefits for buying the skin right away when it comes out. So after 2 weeks of the skin come out, within that duration, if you purchase the skin, they're going to be providing you with the ultimate skill cut-in art as a trophy you can place within the lobby. So you can have basically another skins to play around within your lobby and decorate your lobby with. So there's giving a bit more benefit if you buy the skin right away after it comes out. And they said some skins will have this feature added on later as well, it sounds like. So we'll see. And next one is the contents winner for emotes that's being added to the game as well. There are a couple options for you to choose, but they're all coming out at the same time, I believe. So those are all the emotes that if you want some extra fun within your chat groups. Next part, they start to introduce some of the quality of life changes and some more beneficial thing for new players. And the first thing they start to talk about is the dimension trimming changes and adjustment. First thing they're doing is they're reducing all the floors from 60 floor for Swift Relic and 100 floors of a Volcano and Jungle stages. They are going to be reduced to 20 floor max. So it's going to be cutting down those floor climbing time really low. I'm not sure if the difficulty will go down as well. I don't really think so. I think the last stages for Volcano and Jungle will be still quite difficult, but you don't have to climb over 100 floors. So there is that for that one. And they're also going to be providing you with some special title if you already climb all the way up to 100 floors, which is very few people most likely, but you are able to get this shiny looking coated titles. And if you clear after the update is applied, which is February 28th, you are able to get the regular looking titles. Next change they're adding is more for the newer players, because it's going to be for the Shadow Palace. First change they're adding is now making additional tickets purchasable with the Eternium instead of Quartz. So now you are able to efficiently buy more entrance tickets and able to run the stages to get more gears. And Shadow Palace being more of the kind of mid-level players bridge until they move on to the end game T7 gears. They are adding more of the defensive option, which was lacking from the Shadow Palace gears. The Shadow Palace gears always has been just offensive options. Now they're adding basically reverse version, which is giving type damage resistance instead of type damage advantage. Now, the catch is that, like I said, this is the gear before moving on to Inhibitor and Gordius gears, so this won't be replacing the gears as a new meta options, because it will be still stuck at T6, but it's going to be very reliable options for you to have, especially 2 set piece bonus looking pretty nice. It's going to be giving HP and defense. They also want giving you evasions, barriers, and there is also 4 piece set bonus, which I don't think is looking that promising. But I think with all the additional fragments we got, should be pretty fun gears to chase after. And next change is something I've been saying for a while, is the helping out the new players, and these changes are definitely going to be big thing for all these new players. First thing they have is now they're adding the new welcome seal buff to last until level 60. That's going to be a pretty big thing. Before, if you don't play the game a lot, the 2 weeks I think where the buff lasts for, it won't be long enough in my opinions, but now you are able to have until level 60, so that is pretty nice change in my opinions, and I definitely welcome this change. It's going to be helping you with the less credit used, because it's going to have a reduction when it comes to spending credits throughout many different activities in the game. It's going to help you with the less Eternium spend, like basically stamina, whenever you enter stages. So this is going to be very nice in my opinion. Another thing they're adding, which is pretty nice, is additional new missions for Task Force Plan, and you are able to get up to 150 additional fusion cores for all the players, existing as well as new players, so this will definitely help out players quite a lot. And another thing they're adding is they are also adding additional SSR units to the recruitment pools that you have, that you can choose with the whatever 10 roles you want to go with. They're adding some additional character. Of course, they had already pretty good character to start with, like a Khan and such, but now they're actually adding almost like a double amount of SSR, and they're also adding Harim and Sky within the pool as well, and Harim is considered one of the best support to this state, and you definitely want to go with her. They are adding her there, so I think that's a very nice change. They're also adding Casey there, so rearming Casey is of course another best rearmament character that you can use for both PvE and PvP, so having options to grab her there is also very nice as well. And next one they showed is a new content called the Squad Tournament. This is PvP content with the user participation aspect, just like the runner event as well. So first part of it is just like strategy battle and setting up a defense team. You get to set up a team of your choice and you choose your deployment orders and such, so it won't be random shuffled order. So everything will be fully automatic as well. So whatever team you set up will be fighting against whatever team the other players has set up. And you fight against each other, so you go up to the next league and you fight against, and you go to the top, you win. Another aspect this has, unlike the other PvP thing, is that you actually have the user interaction, so users are able to vote which players are going to be winning and such. So it's going to be quite interesting to see how this will actually play out. I think it will be kind of like the arcade mode right now, but multiple people are able to participate for the short amount of time that this content is open. I'm not actually too sure either that how many players can participate this. They say there is 32 different leagues, so at least like 64 different players fighting each other or something. We'll see. I'm not sure if it is a whole server base or either. I think they just have a concept at the moment. They didn't exactly say when they will be releasing this event, but the stepping stones for maybe a rank match with a certain tournament aspects. We'll see how things will play out. But the having user participation is a big thing in my opinions, and we eventually lead to something more similar for the rank match. And next minor changes they are adding is going to be for construction co-op. They are going to be providing you with more tickets, so you are able to hit the arena more than before, and you are also able to attempt to damage the boss more than before. This will result into giving you more chance to get to level 7 if your construction is just kinda dead. Few people carrying through the entire members is going to be much easier now. Now, for anyone who's stacked enough, they are also going to be adding just infinite HP boss after level 15, so you are able to just continue to damage the boss, and you don't have to worry about, hey, my boss is dead, now I can't hit, I can't get the points. That will not happen either. And that is pretty much it, I think. The additional thing they talked about is that they are going to be giving more title rewards for different content as well, such as rank matches, so they are going to be giving more specialized title if you get like first place in the rank 1 and stuff like that, so there's that. They're also going to be doing collaboration rerun as well as a new one for global server, which is the Guilty Gear collaboration. So Guilty Gear collaboration is going to be happening in June, so there is that. Korean server, it says 2 collaboration reruns, so it means it's going to be getting Guilty Gear and whatever other collaborations. So I guess for global server and Korean server, the rerun collaboration is either Code Geass or the Hololive collaboration, so either one of them will happen most likely sometime between from March to May or June, I guess. We'll see. And of course, they are giving tons of anniversary reward as well. There are just so many of them, but the core thing is they are giving away 1 Awakening Selector, and they're also giving the random Awakening tickets as well. 2 of them actually, so you have a chance to get 3 Awakening characters basically. 1 selectable, 2 random, so choose your luck. I hope I get like Amy, because I actually don't have the Amy for my global server account, as well as a Rudamilla, so hopefully if I can nail those 2 with the random selector, random Awakening tickets, that'd be pretty nice. But anyways, I had a lot of fun watching this video. It's pretty fun to listen to this MC guy talk. He's been appearing throughout many different video games, especially anime games, throughout Korea for decades now, and I think he's pretty charming. He's a very fun guy to listen to. He just knows a lot of stuff and he's very passionate about it, so that's pretty fun. Also, it was nice to see the PD's face for the first time, most likely for a lot of people. I already seen him before, but anyways, it's pretty nice to see him finally on a live event like this. And I definitely see the approach they're trying to take, trying to bring down the entrance barrier much as they can, without kind of triggering the old players, because that's also the bad thing, and that's pretty hard thing to try to balance out, keeping the old players happy while giving more to the new players. But anyways, we'll talk more about what's coming for the anniversary when the patch notes is live and when it actually gets updated. Then, like I said, I'll try to start a fresh new account to kind of go through one step by step to how to go through as a new player and such. But anyways, that is pretty much it for this video. Thanks for watching, guys. This is Jake. I will see you guys next time. Take care.